We right here at 2247 Bessemer Road. This is a special place right here, man. The reason why it's so special because before we got here, Music and More was here. And I don't know if you guys remember Music and More, but it was another black-owned business. And so with black-owned businesses, it was really, really dope for us to be in high school and have a group of people who own businesses that look like us. And so that the part that we was able to move into this location made it great. So next week we'll have an anniversary. We'll be 12 years in. 12 years in this location, 25 years in business. We've been selling clothes for a long time, man, and we really enjoy it.
Okay. Is this the first business you had, or have you been in any other industries?
Oh, no, it's definitely not the first business. So we first started off washing cars, which was the funniest thing. I used to get in a lot of trouble at school. And so some of the teachers were willing to say, hey man, you're a good guy, but let's find you something to do where you can make a future out of it. So they said, yo, let's start a project. Start washing cars. So I started washing the cars, and I started washing the t-shirt cars. Then I got good at it. So then I started charging. So I opened up a car wash. We had 4 car washes before we started selling clothes. So one day in the car wash, we had people coming in and say, yo man, I need some dope fits, and where can I get some? Idea popped in my head. Hey man, I can sell clothes, CDs, and wash cars at the same spot. I make a killing. People ain't doing it in Birmingham yet. That's what started. And that started 25 years ago. I remember like it was day one. It was called a detail, man. I used to ride around. And so another funny part about it is, so you see people now with the big things, the tanks on the back of their truck. I hate telling people I started this because they'll tell me I'm lying, right? But again, nobody was doing this in 96, 95. That's when I first started doing it. My partner who's in here now, his cousin used to work at a place and they had the tanks. And when I seen it, the idea popped in my head. So we started doing mobile detailing. But the detail business, clothes business, CD business, all that wrapped into one, and then started me growing because I had plenty of jobs, but I always got fired from the jobs because I always wanted to do more than what they needed me to do. I felt like it was my place and I could run it better. So somebody said, hey man, why don't you try doing it yourself? I tried it myself. I've been on the road ever since.
Going from the car wash business to the clothing business, how much of a difference the transition from those two industries? Like, was there anything that you could use from doing business in the car wash industry to the clothing industry?
Yeah, the whole thing. All of it was the same game. You got to remember, the only thing changed was the product. You know what I'm saying? So the same knowledge that I had to get the people in for the car wash, you got to remember, I used to wash your car. So you see me in dirty clothes. What do I know about clothes, right? Because you got to be fresh in order to sell clothes. So we was able to transition. So now I'm starting washing cars a little bit more doper. You know what I'm saying? And so people can see the transition like, yo man, why you so fresh washing cars? Because we sell clothes on the inside. And so everything transitioned to the next thing. And I always had dope music playing outside because we would always get the music first. Bro, what that song is? Oh no, I got the CDs in the inside with the clothes like I got on. You know what I'm saying? We'll wash the car. While we wash the car, why don't you go in there? So everything transfers, right? So when the product transfers, the game just transfers. So now I can't talk to you about your car no more. I need to talk to you about the event you're going to. You know what I'm saying? And that way, we got a wealth of data on our customers. Because outside, we talk to you about the cars and your car light, your car interest. We talk to you about the music over here. Now we're talking about where you're going. So now I got so much data on the customer. I know when your birthday. I know when this, I know when that. So now, and I know the clothes you like, but I'm buying them early and I'm calling you. You see how my customers now start to click? They're clicking because we got them all in a circle. So everything transfers, bro.
What challenges do you face, like just in general, starting up business? Like, what challenges with somebody just trying to start up any general business? What challenges do you see people overcoming?
The enemy. This is the enemy. One more time, I say it slow. The inner me. I'm gonna say it again, real slow. The inner me, right? The inner me gets in the way every time, right? I wanted to go easy like I see these people on TV. I don't want the struggle part, right? But once I get my own way in my mind and understand the struggle is the lesson part, the learn part, so now 10 years down the road, I don't have to make the same mistakes. That's the hardest part about doing business. It ain't getting the license, it ain't doing none of that other stuff, it ain't even finding a product. The hardest part about business is getting out of your own way. And it's big comfortable today, man. My girl feel real good next to it. I ain't got to go and do this interview. I can tell him I'll be late. Yeah, you tell him you'll be late, then he gonna call somebody else. I mean, now you ain't got that interview no more. See, we get in our own way, we get lazy when we say, yo, I own that business, I can be there whenever I want to. No, you can't. You gotta be there when your customers there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand what doing business is and get out of your own way. Again, the inner me. Once we get the inner me out of the way, business is easy. Everything is easy after the inner me gets out the way.
Yeah, I agree. I think that a lot of people tend to believe that going into business for themselves means that they're gonna have a lot more time and they get away from doing work, when in actuality you're gonna do more work.
Way more
as
work,
yourself, working for yourself than you would working for a company.
Because you gotta remember, the reason why you went into business is for freedom, right? But you can't get freedom until you do the work, and most people don't want to do the work. So we were talking here the other day about the mediocre millionaire. Have you ever heard that story?
I haven't.
And nobody is. Because there ain't no such thing as a mediocre millionaire.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to go hard to be a millionaire, dog. You got to go harder than you ever win in your life. Not doing the thing, but here. You got to change everything up here to be a millionaire. You can't wake up from yesterday as a dude who just did the run-of-the-mill stuff and say, yo, I'm a millionaire today. You'll be broke in 2 days. You know why? Because you ain't got the millionaire mindset yet. You don't understand how to make your money make money yet. You understand, the only thing you understand how to spend. So until we get the millionaire's mindset, we won't have a lot of black millionaires. We just got to change the mindset.
Recently, you were involved with the, was it District 8 or District 9?
District 8.
District 8 campaign. How does that correlate to business? Does politics generally help you with your business?
So here's the thing about business people. You're not directly used to politics, but politicians affect your business. Because they write so many policies, they can write policies that serve your business or underserve your business. So especially if you want your business to grow, you got to be in the loop. And the more and more you in the loop, you can understand different things and why it works this way now. And so once you figure out why it works this way, now I can grow not only this business, but my next business. And so did you know if you want a politician to work with you, all you had to do is donate $2,000 to his campaign, and now he has to come by and do all these certain things for you? As business owners, we don't know that. Nobody told us that. But the other people know, and that's why they always make those donations. And that's why business works for them. So I'm saying, so now that we know that how to make business work for us, it would behoove everybody to understand who's their district councilor, who's the mayor, who's the governor, and why. Because now you can help push your narrative.
How do you go about finding, like, I know you're into the clothing industry, so finding people to work for you and to kind of keep you in the loop as far as updated with the clothing trends and everything. How do you go about keeping updated with the people that's connected to the clothing lines?
Okay, so the first thing is I never find nobody to work for me. If you find an employee, you already lost, right? I'm looking for somebody with the desire to own a business, all right? If I can find that person, and once I find that person, right, now it's easier to grow this business because they're gonna treat it like it's theirs, right? And every day we're gonna mentor them on the same ship as, yo, this is your business, this is how you would run it if you was running your business, right? And then from there, that way it grows from, and then you let them bring their product in, whatever it is that they make and sell, right? So now they care even more, because if you work at Foot Locker, you can't bring your shirt over there. No matter how much you try, no matter how many times you act. So now I'm giving you the opportunity to be a business owner in the fashion world or whatever business I was in, right? I would hire only those people who were looking to be that in the future. So with this, with a media company, right? I spend all my time in college, right? Because there's somebody in college who's studying this, right? Who wants to open up their own, and all you gotta do is give them an opportunity. And once you give them the opportunity, right? Now you don't have to do all the leg work. You can focus on getting other business. And as you focus on getting other business, you got qualified people to do the work. And as the qualified people do the work, your business grows. Now you're gonna lose qualified people every day, right? Because they're gonna branch off and do their own thing, right? But here's the thing, when they branch out to do their own thing, where do you think they're gonna get the finances from? You see what I'm saying? So now you went from that person working with you to now you're an investor in their business. So sooner or later, you'll be able to walk away and you still making money. Left and right, because you invested in everybody who worked with you.
Okay. So do you have your own clothing line particularly in here, or is that something you're working on and interested in?
Nah, for 25 years, people ask me all the time, "Are you gonna get some with your name on it?" Nah. You know what I'm saying? So again, that's too much work for me, right? I would rather sell just dope ass clothes that's already made than find people who has the desire to make dope clothes. Cause you gotta think, come on in, you gotta think about making clothes. That's a job in itself. Cause you gotta think about what is it that you want, why you want this design, how you want this design. Me, I can just go click and I see what's selling, right? But I find somebody like that young man that's standing behind you who has that desire and have a design to sell, we'll put them on.
What age group do you target for?
We go from 8 to 88, big guy. From 8 to 88, from size small to 6'6", from size 8 in pants to size 54. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And really where we catch everybody in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is the funniest part about the store, right? Because nobody really has to come here, or nobody's really supposed to shop here. Think about what I'm going to tell you. We next door to Hibbies. Foot Locker's down the hall. City Gear's down the hall, right? Those are national names. People know those names. So why would they even come in this door? We got something different. We offer something different that those people don't offer. We offer extreme customer service. All you gotta do is tell them what you're wearing. And you tell them, excuse me, not what you're wearing, tell me where you're going. If you tell me where you're going, we'll design an outfit around exactly where you're going. Foot Locker and them don't do that. So lastly is a niche game, so that's the niche. You know what I'm saying? You find your niche in the game, and that's how you win.
Do you see yourself expanding like to multiple clothes or out of the state of Alabama or anything?
Oh, so the expansion game gonna come with the next next employee. What is it that they're looking to do? You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna run this game right here, and I'm gonna grow other people. So Refresh don't necessarily have to be the name of the store. I just want to invest in other people. So yeah, we'll have multiple stores just like that. So that's bigger growth. So Foot Locker, if you know the Foot Locker and Hibbies, they starting to shrink stores. You see what I'm saying? All right, because they got the same product in all the stores in all the different places, right? Well, see, guess what? The fashion in Alabama ain't the same fashion in Mississippi, right? So now if I go to Mississippi and find somebody who want to open up a store in Mississippi, they got that style of Mississippi over there. You see how we win now? Now, I ain't trapping myself into one set of clothes. A friend of mine, man, he opened his business and I really liked this guy, right? And the problem was he had his brand, but he only wanted his brand in the store. So then he opened up 13 stores with just his brand. So what if I ain't looking for your brand today? I can't go in your store. That's why we have a variety of brands. You know what I'm saying? Because some people actually shop by names.
What are some of the biggest name brands that you have that sell out in your store? Okay,
so because our brands are so different, some of them I tell you, you be like, yo, I ain't never even heard of it. BKYS is a huge brand, but it comes from California. Excuse me, New York. That one's New York. Then we got Rich Gang, which comes from Turkey. You know what I'm saying? All the way from the country of Turkey. You know what I'm saying? I think this Genuine is behind you. That's the one that comes from California. So we go through and just look at a collection of different styles from different places and kind of get a kick of what's coming this way because we move slow and then kind of mess it together. But we got to do it slowly because 3 years ago when the crop shirts first started coming out, we couldn't pay a dude to wear a crop shirt, right? Now you can't get a dude without a crop shirt. 4 years ago, you wouldn't be able to get a guy to wear any stacks. Now you can't keep them out of stacks. You know what I'm saying? Think about 8 years ago when skinnies came out. When nobody finna wear no skinnies, we had big clothes on. Now you can't get people out of skinnies. You know what I'm saying? And all it was us catching the vibe from up top of California or wherever it came from and slowly integrated it here. And that's how it grows. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you now, guess what? You're gonna be out the skinnies and out the stacks, you're gonna be back in big clothes.
Yeah, I've already seen it coming. Yeah. So do you deal with the clothing companies directly or is that, do you have to?
No, we don't do middleman. Okay. We don't do middleman. If you want the best value at the best price, you gotta do it yourself. And that go back to the mindset. You know what I'm saying? The mindset will tell you if you're an owner, you deal with owners, right? Or it's your mindset say, hey, I ain't all the way a man at being strong in the mindset. Because you gotta think about it, you gotta grow to be a man to be strong enough in the mindset. You can be a little boy mindset, right? That don't mean you not growing, right? Because you just gotta grow up and say, hey, I talk to owners, I deal with the owners. And that's it, and that's how we get the best deals, the best advice, the best everything. Because you got to think about that owner gonna sit there and say to you, hey, what made you not want to deal with nobody else? If you were dealing with my company, sir, would you deal with anybody besides me? He gonna tell you nah. So if I'm dealing with your company, why would I deal with somebody else besides you?
So as far as networking with other owners, where do you go to actually network with these people, and how do you meet them?
So a lot of times you see people on the Instagram, on the gram, or you know them from just past experiences, just being around them. But that first idea is to get to know other owners. And the reason why? Because I don't sell everything. And I want to be able to send them to your store, right? And I need you to be able to send your customers to my store, because you would have never seen somebody from the west side if I ain't send them to the east. And I wouldn't be able to see people from the east if you don't send them to the west. You see what I'm saying? That way we share customers. So if our dollars don't circulate, we're gonna lose. Our dollars have to circulate. So that's why it's key to talk to other business owners and get them to understand, yo bro, I wanna take your customers. I wanna give you some of mine and you give me some of yours. That way we share customers. Our stuff go around. So I'm the type of guy who's so serious about it. So remember the shiny belts was out? I wouldn't sell them because I know another store that had them. You know what I'm saying? I send my customers to you for those belts. You know what I'm saying? And so if I sell wallet chains and you don't sell them, send the customers to me. You see how they work out? You see what I'm saying? So like even if I was in the media business, right? You do a certain kind of interview that I don't do. I ain't gonna touch that interview. I just send those people to you. You know what I'm saying? If I do an interview, the type of interview you don't do, don't touch them, send them to me. Boom. You see how now we work together? You see what I'm saying? So if with me, there ain't no jealousy. I ain't counting your pocket. That's not my concern. You know what I'm saying? My concern is doing good business the first time. So here again, this coming up on our 12th year anniversary, man. We really appreciate y'all guys for shopping with us in this location for 12 years and shopping with us for the last 25. So what we want to offer you is a 25% discount for those old heads, 12% discount for the new heads. But either way it go, come through this week, next week, man. We're gonna have a great time. We'll have some. We're not gonna have some giveaways, but we're gonna have some 2-for-1s. So come through, shop refresh, 2247 Bessemer Road. Appreciate you. Okay. Man, shout out to Tastemakers, man. Make sure you come to subscribe, like, share. Tastemakers.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.